can understand if, you know, particularly his argumentation, if you don't have everyone there, then it doesn't really work right now.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
What is it with these cats? Watch a bit side teaming with a polite renegade. Yeah, it was fun, Fop. I was unfortunately doing some other things, so I couldn't be active in chat, but I absolutely sort of lurked, listening on how you were multiing. Where was it again? What section? Yep. Where you have to from about where you had to burn the axle of the windmill to, you know, the whole bit there after that.
So, noises coming from here.
I hope it's gonna be Fight Club. Such to
Not
the
a soul.
crypt.
Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either.
It's gonna be something very, very common.
Louis de Corentin died on the day of Saint Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then.
Need everyone on table to progress.
fresh.
Yep. Present
Wasn't
peak.
too long ago.
Exactly.
Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None with their
Hello,
souls worth
secret
this.
door.
Here lies Margot de Corentin.
Yeah, exactly. We do need everyone around.
Smashed.
And how's your one
as
ring
if someone
going?
threw it against the wall. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange.
I was interested in the one ring just as a concept. But I also want to make sure.
Noises clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible. Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
That is pretty cool. Interesting as well that I can see that there are people down there, but let's sit and wait. But yeah, as I was saying, I like RPGs, but I shouldn't, you know, engage in another commitment already. It's hard enough to keep the commitments that I have so far.
You'd rather lie about
Picky time.
all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Gwent?
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lebioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Great. I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
Hi, fellas. And once every 2 weeks, so I haven't played since Jexus joined us next Tuesday. Oh, how's it going with Jexus? Yeah, what are you arguing about?
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off. Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once.
Hi, kitty.
Slow down. What's the
Poor
problem?
Indy. Still not feeling
This
that
is
well.
my crypt. And this saintly
He is,
shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging. The misery.
You can see it in his
I was
large eyes that he's in
blind
pain,
and a
even though he
fool to
hides it.
marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Ugh, Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lebioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times.
Quiet!
Till
Shut up!
death do
both
you
of you.
part. Nice. I love this. Just the ugh. Can do one shot of the One Ring if you're interested to get a feel for the system. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Maybe if yeah, oh, that'd be fun. And Vaden, yeah, he needs sort of at the moment not really. The thing is, he has what they found out, as I mentioned before, is he has polyps in his bladder, and basically there's nothing you can do about them. You can have them surgically removed, but they'll grow back. So that's just a thing he has. And you know, if it's the bad type, if it doesn't work, it could actually even evolve into cancer, which is, you know, of course, terrible for the little kitty. So right now what's happening is they want more urine, another urine sample next week, just to check whether he indeed does not have any minerals in his urine, that it's not a stone developing, or that that's indeed at least good. In the meantime, I have painkillers for him, painkillers and anti-inflammatory. That's about it. That's all you can do for it. Fortunately, the bleeding has now stopped, because last time they discovered it because the vet was just putting a little bit of pressure on his bladder to make sure they could collect some urine, and it was pure blood, and that was because those things apparently ruptured or pressured or whatever. At the time they thought he had a bladder stone, but fortunately he doesn't. But yeah, there's basically nothing they can do, so they want to check again in 3 months, because then they can see whether it's grown, shrank, or stayed the same size. Shrinking probably, you know, doesn't really happen, but at the very least they know that they've checked for bacteria, which is a risk for polyps. You know, there could be a specific bacteria that causes it, which could be a problem, and there could be bacteria that hide out in them that could be a problem. So they checked with a culture of the urine that they got, bacteria culture, and they hadn't found anything. So that at least is good news. But still, sort of, you can see it in like cat ways, where he's affectionate. He could lie in my lap for hours, basically. He has those large eyes that sort of signal pain every now and then, and he can sort of meow miserably every now and then. He's doing better than before, so he seems to be in less pain, but, you know, still, you worry about the little man. But, well, you know, what can you do? Nothing, really. So the best I can do is just keep him company, make sure he's comfortable, you know, make sure he's having a good time and can deal with what he has. That's the best thing.
Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentins. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hit his lucky Gwent cards.
Nobody cares.
What? I knew it was you. And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate the support.
Blast it all! Had I those fairy cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it.
Right. Gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
What do you think, guys?
After which he promptly added, for you shall have none left for me.
Heretic, shut your mouth.
What do you guys think? I'm gonna explore the rest of the crypt first, just have a look. But what do you guys think about this? It's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know which one is in the right here. Because on the one hand, it's his crypt, his family crypt. So fair enough. She paid for it though. She managed to keep it. He is the one who is a compulsive gambler. So he's definitely at fault. She's annoying, but that's not really a fair reason, you know? You know, she hit his lucky Gwent cards, but I think I'll agree with him that, you know, that's... Or, with her actually, that he was already in debt, and they killed him for his debt. I don't know. I don't know who's in the right here. Yeah, Pox Incarnate, indeed. Nice one, isn't it? Fup, fup, fup. What I'm basically trying to do is walk around a little bit to see if there might be something else going on. Like, I don't know, a dark spirit putting them to it. You know, putting them up to it. Or, you know, loot. Because, you know, nothing says homely like a wall of skulls. Well, fair enough, that is what they did. You know, save room. Because literally after a while in a family mausoleum, you just run out of space. Dragon scales, why? Well, hello. It does remind me that in this expansion, I'm supposed to be able to upgrade my Witcher gear tremendously. No one is right. Never get involved in marital disputes. Hey there, Feta. Good to see you again. It has been a while since I murdered you in Xenonauts. You've been around in between. From crypt to crypt. Oh man, starting to feel like old times now. Lots of crafting material. Not going to hear me complain though. This crypto is huge. Yellow armor die. Hello, hello, hello.
Better to die of drink than of boredom.
Wait, what? Hi, fellas. Am I happy I decided to explore this crypt? And that guy is very calm.
Come to visit your grandpa's grave, I guess.
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Classy.
With a plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this.
The smarmy cat diddler. That's another one for you, Fup Fup. Smarmy cat diddler. Where is my hangman? Hangman's venom. Oh, fellas. Oh. Horrifying, horrifying. Don't mind if I do. Let's, in the meantime, grab something to eat. Now, what can I loot from you fellas? And why was there a book which was a quest item? Right there. Right there. Hello. The Ode to Gwent. But he now goes to come alive, play Crusader Kings 2 with the Jewish Irish Merchant Guild Memory Lane. Oh, yes. That would be cool, actually. God, Crusader Kings 2. I have not played that game in so long, but it's such a good game. And they recently released an interesting expansion that I nearly bought. Oh, God. The Ode to Gwent. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Do not like it. I do not like it, Samyam. I wonder if I can just double up on these things. I don't think so. I think you just get the one bonus. Yeah. So that means that this is not really that useful. In all fairness, I could probably just fix it with one good swallow potion. I've got plenty anyway. Oh, don't mind if I do. Not quite sure why I should trust food from a crypt, but, you know. Just came out next Dungeon World session to use the phrase Pox Incarnate. That would be cool. Very stylish. Man, we are in the bowels of this place. Hello, hello, hello. Locked, of course. So I've been thinking about this marital dispute. I think I'm gonna side with her. I don't care about the Gwent card, so I'm not gonna let myself be motivated by that. But I think... Homish Whetstone? But I think just... She's... Oh, more grave robbers. Hello. Fellas, really now. And I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the graves piled higher. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire. That explosive bomb that I'm letting off below ground. Oh. Ooh, there's a downstairs. Is there? Oh no, just a lower little bit. Man, if these guys choose to loot the wrong crypt. Wait, there's another one. Who completely did not notice Elven Armor's tools. Nice. Who completely did not notice his friends getting... Oh, I can't block, okay. Getting just the daylights beaten out of him. But you seriously want me to stab you, don't you? in the bowels, a draft of air. He will lead you to the exit. Yeah, just don't breathe in deep while you're in the bowels of a crypt. Whoop. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Oh, okay, maybe you could. The poison will get you though. Aw.
You'll never learn.
That's gotta hurt. Okay, what is that special thing? Ooh. Nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Selena something or other. Track that quest. Wait, what? Complete it? Quail the gardener? Loads of stuff. So diddling bored. There's really subtle to do here. Quick morning rounds enough to water all the plants. Flower bed and the embassy doesn't demand much care either, and so it goes day after day. Maybe tonight I'll take a jaunt to San Sebastian. Play a hand of Gwent. Bleu de Gwent. Lost a whole month's wages. Next month's too. Racked up debts with a Gabriel Pellegrin. Transport wine. So he has a lot of debt, then decides that he could steal someone. Now they slaughtered all the guards. And he got a patch of coin. So he basically was a middleman. So he got a share. So, and they want him to find out more. Transport set off. And he tried to get them killed by sending them to a place with elite guards. That foolish flasher and fluffer Bruce tried to cheers again. Take a pickaxe and a shovel and pay our daily departed boss a visit. Kittyface was hideous enough to even look at when she was alive, so the very thought of looking at it now she's dead gives me the bloody runs. Take the jewels, pearls, and other valuables, bum-nibbling Bruce tossed into her grave. See the milksop hanging around the cemetery, break his neck. Apparently ever since Selena's death, the kid's been moping near Olmos Cemetery, howling at the moon. War Grey's burning to rhyme with fire. Pyre, yes. Fed this DLC is amazing. It is so good. Now, one thing I want to know though is, did I this quest just now? Blood Run. What quest is this? Because it just sort of popped by very quickly. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that quest. Screw that quest. Was it a treasure hunt? Was it a Witcher contract? Beast of Toussaint? Blood Run. Was it Blood Run? Fight the beast? No. Oh, wait. No, that's Skellige. Kermorm. It's a bunch of Skelliges. White Orchards. Hello. Little Midnight Ventures. No. Turn to Face is Strange. No. Because I don't know I actually got that quest before I just finished it. What was that? Big Game Hunter? No. It was Selena? Devil by the Well, the memories. There we go. Oh, I never got this one. I think. Intending to take a refreshing dip in South Liagat. Having upon a corpse. Quell his desire to dive into Lake Shimmering Waters. Proved to be his suicide, he found a letter. That's interesting. So basically, by walking around here, I stumbled upon a quest I didn't have and finish it. Pretty cool. Would have been fun to find the original corpse, but hey, not gonna complain. But yeah, Feta, I think the best thing about this DLC is that it is very well designed. It is, I don't know, the best word is I think just so coherent, so well designed. Everything is really tight, I guess. The best thing to say is. Okay, lady.
My apologies, but I'm simply not in the mood.
Buddy, I'm gonna take your urn. I could take both of your urns.
I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drats! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
sounds good.
Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight.
Oh, that's where I found the
chamber will be
book.
on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
He's gonna miss her, isn't he? Nope, no he's not. Well, here I go for being a sentimentalist. That guy, not as much.
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go.
Already did that, already killed the grave robbers.
Chamber Louis mentioned. Gotta be.
There we go, that would be a good place right there.
That ought to do. Right. High time Marco paid up.
Perfect. Lady Margot. I don't really want the Gwent cards. In fact, let me rephrase that. I really don't want the Gwent cards.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then via right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent,
See,
but
she
I
cares
would
about
still
him.
prefer
That's
he
why I
would spend
supported her.
eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
See, and that's I think the crucial difference. He is a jackass who feels nothing but hate for her, but she cares for him. That is I think why she deserved to be there. Okay, a house somewhere outside. Wait, really? Where am I going wrong here? Outside the wall of Hotville. Oh yeah, Feta, we were helping out a bunch of ghosts. They were making too much noise. Hello. 2 quests. They were making too much noise in the cemetery, and people were complaining. Wait, where are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Hi there, fella. Lafargue.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson.